Hello and welcome back to this new video where I will be discussing about a new uh, word called as carbon credit. So, what is carbon credit? Carbon credit is a credit, or you can say it is as a permit, which is used by both as developing countries or any developed countries or any industries or any company can use it in terms of pollution. So, it is a credit which a individual company or a country can earn by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. So basically, what are GHGs? We know that basically they are the gases which are released by industrial gases or the emissions produced by the automobiles and the different processes which affect the climate. So there was a need to make a framework which can put a control on the climate or the pollutions that are done by these greenhouse gas emissions done by the industries. So it was in the year 1992 where mostly the US leaders or the leaders from Japan and mostly Germany and European countries, they felt the need to make a credit system where the countries can earn credit depending on their way of treating the climate. So they introduced. So this was introduced in the year 1992, but nothing much work was done in this area. So it was in the year 1997, after 5 years of discussing all these through several meetings, they introduced the term called as carbon credit, where they give permit, or you can say it is a commitment which is made by either the developed or developing countries to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So a country was given task, or a country can make commitment by installing greenhouse or by installing renewable projects and replacing carbon emitting or CO2 emitting, or so suppose for example sulfur dioxide gas emitting process with green technologies or renewable technologies, and by doing this they could earn credit, and then they can use this credit as well. So it is a system where a country can uh, help other countries as well in meeting their commitment. Suppose a country makes a commitment, and to, like for example, for a developed country like Germany, it becomes very expensive for it to establish all renewable technologies in its country, because it is very expensive for a developed country like Germany to establish this system or to establish renewable technology. So what it does, it can help the developing countries where the cost of establishing a renewable technology is very very less, and there they can earn credit. So by helping the developing countries, they can earn credit uh, uh, for their country. So this is how they can make commitment, and they can like each country, even if it is a developing country like India, they can also establish renewable technologies projects, and they can earn credit. So then every year this meeting used to happen. Means every year we can see the meeting happens. Like we can name it as COP 1, 2, 3, 4, like that until now today. COP 21 or 27 is going on. So recently COP 26 happened, and then next COP meeting. Now what is COP? COP is Conference of Parties. So it is a meeting done by all the leaders, and they come together and they make a commitment, and they make a commitment to achieve net zero, net zero commitment in their respective countries. But then how this was modified, like every year this meeting was happening, and certain things were done, and people were all the countries were making the commitments. And but in the year 2005 there was a need to make uh, what we say is called as ETS. Now what is ETS? Emissions trading system was developed mostly by European Union, which first came into the under this carbon credit system in the year 2005. Before that, only few European countries were there in it. Then European Union came in 2005. Then next major changes happened in 2015, where people got like all the leaders or all the who were discussing this credit system. They noticed that there was a problem in this. So in the year 2015, where Paris meeting happened, the Paris climate change meeting happened. So there they found that the carbon credits were counted, double counting was happening. Like if a developed country is establishing a project in a developing country, so credit can be given to only one country. So if whoever country the technology belongs to, that country will earn the credit. So so a body was set up. So clean development mechanism, joint implementation body was set up, where uh, uh, they make sure that the credit was counted only once. So like that, things were changed in the year 2015. And later later years in the year 2019 and then in the 2021, world leaders from UK and even the Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji made commitment that India will be made net zero by the year 2070. and developed countries, which are mostly the European countries, they made commitment till 2050. So this is how the carbon credit system has evolved. And now, if I discuss some of the examples, so I can share some examples as well. Now, I told you that the example of Germany, where Germany helps a developing country like India or any other developing country in technology transfer. So they transfer the technology, they establish the project, and financially, but it is done for a developing country, and so the credit is earned uh, by Germany. This is just an real example I have shared. Then next is there is another example where Switzerland, another European country, it did like solar microgrid establishment in the African country of Ghana, and that's how they, by doing this, they earn credit for themselves. So like this, there are so many examples you can find online. I will share the sources. I will be sharing more such examples regarding climate change and how this can be mitigated, and what are the different things that have occurred during this last 20 to 25 years since the establishment of the this what we say that the first time when it was established, that is UNFCCC, that United Nations Framework for Climate Change Control. Okay, so it was done in the year 1992. After, so these are the changes that has occurred till now, and we are still going in terms of technology. And another thing is that whenever if a country can earn credit only when it is when in that country the projects are established by the indigenous companies with indigenous fund, indigenous financial support, and with indigenous technology, then only a country can earn credit. And when a country earn credits, make uh, it can make a means you can make a simple uh, surety, or you can make a commitment, or what you can say, you can make further commitment, or you can say that you have achieved some reductions in your carbon emissions. Like if you are emitting greenhouse gases in some other area where it cannot be reduced, but you are also establishing uh, on the same page that you are establishing green renewable energy technologies, then you can at least balancing yourself. So that is the what we can say, that is the thing you can uh, make, or you can prove, and that's how you can earn credits more and more, and that's how the carbon credit system works. So I hope you have understood little about the carbon credit system, and in the upcoming videos I will be taking more such topics, and I will discuss more about climate, and how the technologies can help in mitigating such issues, and what are the developments that has occurred. So thank you for watching.